What's up? Hello, hi. My name is Zamhla. If you are new here, hello and welcome to the best channel in the world right now. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, homie. Thank you so much for returning to the fam bam. I am in the beautiful Durban and, of course, having the time of my life. The beach is down the road and I'm so excited about it. The weather is amazing. Everything is just great. Again, zero complaints. As you would have seen from the title of this video, we're talking about letting things go and move on in 2025, start anew. But let's revisit 2024 from my lens, shall we? And then talk about things that I want to let go. As we end off what has been an amazing year, we want to begin 2025 on a great foot, and that includes letting things go. The need to control everything. Hey, what am I, God? For the longest time, I've had this obsession and need to control what happened in the past. Yes, that was me. What happened? Yeah, I want to go into my past, revisit a session conversation, and replay it in my head and control how I could have better handled that situation and control the reactions that are around that situation. And also, in the same breath, go into the future and control what's going to happen there. And this is typical with overthinkers. You always want to be in control of the narrative, and that means always being in your head. As a result, you have increased levels of anxiety, increased levels of stress because of the need to control everything, increased levels of just hyper activity that is happening in your mind, so much so that you are lacking sleep, not eating well, and that's detrimental to your health spiritually, physically, emotionally. One of the things that I've started doing in order to stop needing control is increase my spirituality and trust in God, because what I cannot control, He can. You know, what is not within the confines of my control, He can. The only person I can control is myself. And even then, in the now, in the present, everything else that has previously happened, that is going to happen, is not within my control. So, if I've got such a burning need to control everything, let me give it to somebody who has my best interest at heart, and that is God. So when I found that when I strengthened this aspect of my relationship with God, it was so much easier to just leave things with Him that were not in my control. And I found, and increasingly finding as I'm growing in this spiritual journey that I'm on, that the more I give to God, the more peace I'm getting in my life. And oh my gosh, I've had the best sleep in months. I'm really at peace with every single outcome that is happening in my life, good and bad, because it's not within my control. And I'm learning that I'm merely human. Ugh. Toxic situationships. If I can't define it and it's not bringing me peace and it's not aligned with my value systems, it's toxic. If you are bringing me stress, anxiety, increased levels of tension and hyperventilation and confusion, you're not bringing me peace. So what are you? You're bringing toxicity. And if you're not bringing that peace to the table, I am not going to be able to be in a space where I can identify what the table needs, because it's already so chaotic. And I'm sorry, but you've got to go, because you're just giving me tension and stress, and I'm not about that life right now. If I have to have a question mark and I have to ask, who are we? It means you've got to go. No, you've got to go. Toxic relationships or situationships in this point in case that I'm leaving behind in 2024 is anything that I've actively drawn to myself as well, because we've got to take accountability when talking about toxicity. It's all encompassing. I went into a situationship knowing beep, 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 it screams toxic, but because no, again, to the previous point, I need to control the narrative. Yeah, because this one looks like such, yeah, I'm in control of the situation. Now, that is toxic. So I'm choosing to not be in question mark relationships, complicated situationships. No, we're leaving that in 2024. 2025, we're only going into anything relationship like, that is straightforward. I'm not saying that you won't have any complications, but the complications are not whether or not you are in a relationship. Surely that should not be even like up for discussion. The fact that it is, it means we have a problem. So yeah, in 2025, I'm only entertaining individuals who know that, you know what, and who people that I know about. Okay, we are working towards something here. It's not complicated. Yeah, toxicity's got to go. And that includes friendships, guys. That includes anyone, even including my own family members. If you are bringing toxins into my life and you are increasing my stress, no. In other words, I want peace, Nam. Just like a matot. I want peace. Otherwise, you will get a piece of my mind. Okay? Trying to please everyone. Because usually when we try and do this, it's at the detriment of self. Again, no. Like, very, very selfish going into this year and unapologetically so. If I know I can't fit you into my schedule, not because you're not a priority, but I just simply choose to prioritize myself, I need to be okay with not being able to do that. And if you're not okay with that, then it's okay. You know, it's okay. You can't please everyone. For a lot of us, especially empathetic people, a lot of people deem empaths as these people that you can walk over all the time and they're selfless because they're always putting others before them. No. Once we become woke, an empath is arguably one of the most dangerous individuals you can come across because they will give and give and give and give. But as soon as they see that they're being taken advantage of, that empathetic nonsense gets thrown out of the window and Godzilla comes into life. Dracula. That's what you will see. I want to stop with that kind of behavior because the fact that I'm turning into Godzilla and the Dracula and every other monster that they could be is because I've poured into somebody that's not pulling back. And that's a me thing. That's a me issue. So in 2025, we will not be unleashing any monsters. No, we will simply put ourselves first. And three chances are three chances too many. The need to say yes when in my head I'm screaming no. Take a very odd example. I know I have no interest in taking up a certain position. It will bore me because I'm getting to really discover self. I know it's not in alignment with where I want to go from a career path, even though I'm still not sure what that is. And I'm letting go of the need to control that narrative as well. I'm not about to say yes to an opportunity simply because it's a chance to grow. No. I'm going to wait on God to align me with what is mine, and I'm going to wait on that, and I'm just going to trust him with the future, because again, control, I'm reverting all the my need to control to him. But if I know that it's not in line with his purpose, I'm not going to say yes to that simply because it looks good on paper. No, we're going to say no to that, and we're going to keep it moving, and we don't have to explain ourselves to anyone in 2025. What we're going to do is stand on business. That's what we're going to do. We're going to continue to stand on business. Unapologetically stand on business. Keep standing on business. And saying no is part of that. Like, yeah, set those boundaries and set them firm in every sphere. Yeah, even at work. If you know things are not in alignment, then you're blocking somebody else's blessing, because that job is what somebody else is praying for. And now you know that was never even in your realm. When you look at that spec, you're like, it's not me, but in Yangena, because I cannot afford for Unamsha to have this opportunity. You there with your voodoo doll? No, stop it. It's not an alignment. I'm not going to get fulfilled. So why would I do that to myself? Let other people do that. Other people have time to be hating and conspiring and just trying to bring people down because they've got, first of all, they've got so much time to be thinking about other people, and two, they're so bored. Thirdly, you are that important. You are that important that all they do is sit and think and conspire against you. No, we're going to say no to things that are not in alignment with how we're feeling and who we are at that particular time. And we're going to start saying, you know what? I don't want to. And that's okay. People that genuinely care about you, they understand you, will be okay and content with that. So yeah, guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I really do hope you've enjoyed what I've shared in terms of what I'm going to go into the bin with when leaving 2024 and what I want to step into the new year with. I'm doing a lot of things different when it comes to self, and I know that coming up in the next video we'll be talking about everything that has to do with the spirit of Christmas, but in alignment to what I've already shared. And you'll see a lot about what that means when you watch the video. Please, again, guys, continue to engage with the channel. Leave your comments down below in terms of what you want to let go of in 2024. Let's engage, let's chat, let's talk about it. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for so much love that you've shown to my channel. We're growing, we're increasing steadily but surely, and it inspires me so much to continue to show up. And as usual, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you deeply. And until next time, goodbye.